Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Parts Talk. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Today, we're going to be talking about expert power. Mechanics have expert power, but some of them don't even know what this is. Now, expert power is a term used in organizational psychology and leadership studies, and it can also be applicable to mechanics in the automotive dealership environment. Now, I am going to provide an explanation of expert power and its benefits in this context. But first, let's take a look at this video.
Today we got a 2020 Mazda 6 with 47,000 miles. Customer states that they can't hear the radio anymore when they put the volume up, and I know exactly what it is. And just like that. And I'm gonna charge them 2 hours of labor, and this gives me a perfect time to explain why. So if you would have took it to somebody that doesn't know or try to do it yourself, you would have been looking for fuses, looking at this, looking in the settings, this and that. You would have been here for hours looking into it, or maybe YouTubing it or researching it, doing whatever. But just because I'm a professional and I already know what's wrong with it, I shouldn't be punished for doing it quick. I'm basically saving whoever comes in time, which is, pretty valuable nowadays, and then getting them out of here in, 2 minutes. So the main thing is you're paying for what I already know and not really the time it takes me.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is what you called expert power. Now, expert power refers to the influence and authority that individuals gain within a group or organization due to their extensive knowledge, skills, and expertise in a specific area. Now, in the automotive dealership environment, mechanics who possess expert power are highly knowledgeable and experienced in diagnosing and repairing vehicles, as you just saw there. Now, here's how expert power can benefit mechanics in the automotive dealership environment. 1. Credibility and trust. Mechanics with expert power are seen as credible and trustworthy professionals. Customers have confidence in their abilities and are more likely to trust their recommendations and advice regarding vehicle repairs or maintenance. The other one is customer satisfaction. When mechanics demonstrate their expertise and provide accurate diagnosis and effective repairs, it leads to a higher customer satisfaction. We can't emphasize more on this, and this is what a lot of dealerships and mechanic shops across the United States and Canada here are lacking: building customer relationships. So customers appreciate the competence of mechanics with expert power and are more likely to return to the dealership and our garage for future services. Now, the third one is reduced uncertainty. Expert mechanics can explain complex technical issues to customers in a clear and concise manner by using their knowledge to simplify explanations and provide relevant details. They help customers understand the problem with their vehicles, the required repairs, and the associated costs. Now, this reduces customer uncertainty and anxiety. The fourth one is efficient problem solving. As you're seeing here, mechanics with expert power have a deep understanding of automotive systems, which allows them to quickly and accurately diagnose and solve complex problems. Their expertise enables them to identify the root causes of issues efficiently, leading to timely repairs and reduce downtime for a customer's vehicle. Now, the other two I have is training and mentoring and continuous learning and adaptability. But before I get into those, let's get another video here from Homes on Homes podcast talking about trade skills.
Why is it we don't have enough trades?
There's a void in between your age group where kids were told not to go to trade school. So let's say it was a decade, right? When I look at the people that I'm hiring, for example, I see a certain age group that keeps coming in and out. And there's one age group doesn't come in at all. And if they do come in, they're looking for a managerial position. I don't want to swing the hammer. Do you have something that's app-based? Can I do this? Can I do that? And I'm thinking to myself, there was at least a decade in between where, even in my upbringing as being South Asian,
And this is going towards the younger generation who don't want to use their hands. Everyone wants to use a computer, but look around you, the infrastructure that is there, and also the many vehicles that are running up and down on the road. Someone is needed to repair them, and the younger generation now, they're not getting into the field. Hence, you have a shortage of good mechanics and apprentices coming through the system.
You're always told to be an accountant, a doctor, a lawyer, because that's where you need to be, right?
The other void, mom and dad not telling their kids not to get in.
Right.
The void of the schools dropping because they had to cut costs when it comes into the schools, the real contractors of the world are retiring. And they're retiring at a very fast rate. We're getting old. Our knees are sore, our backs are sore, and we're getting out of the business. And our kids really aren't jumping in it like we did.
Right.
We have a future issue.
So I'm looking at 5-10 years down the road. Whoever's learning now, 10 years down the road is the guy I want to hire because he has 10 years worth of experience.
Yep.
You get what you give in life. I don't care what anyone says. You don't want to work, you're not going to get any money. You want to be spoiled, you're not going to get any money. You want to work hard, you want an opportunity for an awesome job, get in the trades. Why? Because when I build something, I stand back and go, I built that. I did that house, I did that house, I did that house. And I feel good about that. And I made good money doing it because I worked morning till night.
And this is applicable to all trade, particularly mechanics. Engineers build, mechanics maintain what the world take for granted. So training and mentoring, the fifth one I have here is mechanics with expert power can also serve as valuable resources within the dealership or the shop in which they work. They can provide guidance and mentorship to less experienced mechanics, helping to improve the overall skill level and competence of the service team. You are needed. The sixth one is continuous learning and adaptability. Expert mechanics often stay updated with the latest advancement in automotive technology, repair techniques, and industry trends. This commitment to continuous learning enables them to adapt to new challenges and effectively handle emerging issues in modern vehicles. The technology is always evolving. We have to also move with the times. Now, by harnessing expert power, mechanics can establish themselves as trusted authorities in their field, ensuring customer satisfaction, efficient problem solving, and ongoing professional growth. It's not all dead out there. I know there are a lot of mechanics out there who have been beaten. Some of them, they're growing old, they're throwing their spanner down. It's an unforgiving industry. However, I'm one of them that says we can't allow it to die, because vehicles are going to be needed, and you yourself are going to own one. You can repair your own vehicle, but you also can make a living by repairing others. All you have to do is just manage your time, your effort, and everything else around you. It can be done. So let's not lose hope. Let me know your thoughts below. Remember to grab a copy of my ebook, The Parts Manager Guide. Please smash that like button on your way out. It will only take you 1.5 seconds to do so. Until next time.